We look forward to the amnesty applications of men like Gen Joubert when more details surrounding the Ribeiro deaths will emerge. The army and police of the past, like most security establishments, had a few words they used which they understood but were meant to confuse others. Take out did not mean take somebody to lunch. Gryp operasie was nothing playful. Remove from the community did not mean sending somebody on a holiday. Much of Thursday was devoted to the commissioners and the former policemen debating the semantics of a 1985 State Security Council document. The former policemen were closely questioned about the word eliminate or elimineer in reference to the elimination of enemy targets. General Johan Coetzee came to the hearing armed with a list of dictionary definitions.
I went and looked at just a school dictionary initially about the word elimineer. Then I went to a more authoritative dictionary, sir, the HAT, as we call it in Afrikaans. And there, on page 194, it says elimineer means uitskakel or verwyder. And it gives an example there of a sentence, al die foute probeer elimineer. To my mind, sir, it is this obvious that the word per se does not mean, when it's used in connection with a person, that that person should be killed or assassinated.
It may be that the terms in and of themselves, neutraliseer and elimineer, may be ambiguous, and one may have to look in each and every instance at the particular context in which those are used. But would you agree that one interpretation of particularly the term elimineer when it is used in the context and the document that was provided to you is that vyandelijke leiers geneutraliseer of geëlimineer moet word? That one of the interpretations of that is that those people should be killed. Would you agree with that?
If you ask me what I understood by that, I would say no. At that stage, on that level, it was not meant that people had necessarily to be killed. Every person involved in the State Security Council has to explain what his specific viewpoint was.
From your experience and your perspective within the security police at the time, how did you understand that terminology, those phrases?
Elimineer betekent wat hy sê. It means what it says, to kill, that's clear.
Might be wrong, but I believed in all the time I was involved that the language used was perhaps deliberately vague or all-encompassing. I'll use the term all-encompassing rather than vague. So that it could perhaps mean this and it could, in fact, perhaps mean that. But what it definitely meant was that those problems must be eliminated or neutralized.
I don't want to be involved in a semantic level regarding the meaning of certain words in this document. I want to emphasize words like eliminate and take out for the members on the ground who were in a war situation referred only to killing people.
You concede that at the very least those words are ambiguous and capable of different interpretations, correct?
Yes, not only those words, sir. All words are
Yes,
open to misconstruction. Or I cannot go into semantics about that, sir. The dictionary meaning is quite clear. But I don't think policemen or soldiers has got dictionaries when they read these things, these instructions. And I say depending upon your culture, your understanding, your comprehension, your language capability, it could have been misconstrued.
On the last day of the Armed Forces hearing, the ANC's armed wing, Umkhonto we Sizwe, came under the spotlight. But after the two massive ANC submissions already made to the Truth Commission, there was little that had not already been heard before. However, Cabinet Minister Mac Maharaj did respond very strongly to claims made earlier in the week by former police commissioners. They had explained to the Truth Commission that clandestine or unconventional methods against government opponents had only been started in the mid-80s as a direct reaction to what they saw as a total onslaught by liberation movements.
Nonsense, Mr. Chairperson. People were being tortured, thrown out of windows in 1963. 1963.